The new year is going to bring several notable astronomy events that are going to be visible for many across the United States. And we have Jackie Beucher here, the Eclipse chaser, right?
Right.
Okay, and president of the Astronomical Society of Kansas City, joining us to fill us in on all of them. Several astronomical events, is that the right word? Okay, happening here this year. Run us through, of course, the big one is Sunday night, and we're all geared up for it because what it's called and the relation to our chiefs, right?
Exactly. Well, that's what we're calling it here locally. It's the super blood red Chief's moon.
Okay.
Right?
That's awesome. That's an eclipse as well, right?
It's a lunar eclipse.
Lunar eclipse. So basically, what does that mean? The Earth is going to go in front of the sun and the moon behind it, right?
It's sun, Earth.
There we are.
Moon.
Perfect. Now I feel like I'm
Yeah.
educated again.
So there. So the Earth's shadow. The moon moves through the Earth's shadow.
And what makes it the red moon? How does that come into play?
Well, because some of the sunlight still comes around the Earth and it's refracted in the atmosphere, and only the longer wavelengths of light can get through, which are red.
Oh, okay. And that would be like the first color in this. Is that part of like the Roy G. Biv thing? So it's the first color in the spectrum?
Yes.
Man, all that science that I learned like in high school and middle school is finally starting to come back.
I'm impressed.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, don't be too impressed.
By the way, it starts at 10:41, so it's going to be after the Chiefs game.
Okay, so after the Chiefs win.
That's right.
There'll be the super blood wolf moon eclipse.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's also, like I said, big year for astronomy. Now, there's several other events going on around the planet. I mean, you said there's like 5 eclipses.
There's
but this
5
is the one
eclipses, but the others we won't even see.
Okay. Are they just on the other side of the world, or are they?
Yeah, they're all over the world, Asia, the South Pacific. Now, I'm going to be, on July 2nd, I'll be in Chile, up in the Andes Mountains, to see a total eclipse of the sun.
Yeah, now that's throwback to, was that 2 years ago when we had the total eclipse here that we could all see?
In August of 2017.
Okay, very cool. Now you brought something with you. What do you have here?
I have a meteorite.
This is a real honest to God. It flew from outer space and
Yes,
landed
it
here,
did.
a meteorite.
Here, hold it.
Is it like really heavy?
Yep.
Oh wow, that is.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I would have brought a bigger one, but you would have fallen down.
That's right. I'm getting my curls in here real quick. What is this? What is this made of?
It's mostly made of iron with some nickel, and that makes it very, very heavy.
Heavy, yeah. I mean, it's very heavy. I mean, that's probably 5 pounds or something like that.
Oh, at least.
At least.
Yeah.
Well, what other fun astronomical events are coming up here? Because I know you talked about some issues with, not issues, but planets movements. Right?
Well, yeah. Well, let's see. On November 11th, there'll be more about it in the news, so you don't have to remember it. But Mercury is going to move across the face of the sun.
Oh, so we'll be able to see, if you use like the special glasses in a telescope, you can see Mercury. What's that called when it goes in front?
A transit.
Transit, that's right.
And it will be in process already that morning, and it'll be over with by like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So.
Talk a little bit more. Obviously, we talked about the lunar eclipse, solar eclipse. Again, you know, when the moon goes in front of the sun, right? Now, how common are those? I mean, do they happen every year? I mean, or just different parts of the world, or
really all over the world? They can happen twice a year if the alignment is just right. But the orbits are all tilted a little bit, so sometimes, you know, the shadow just totally misses Earth.
Now, with that transit of Mercury, will we be able to see that here in Kansas City?
Yes.
And what kind of special equipment will we need for that?
You just need a pair of solar glasses like you used for the eclipse.
So go dig those out of the drawer from when you shoved them in there after the first eclipse a couple years ago?
And you'll see a little tiny black dot moving from like 7 o'clock up to 2 o'clock.
Cool, and that's the very first planet in our solar system crossing the sun.
That's right.
How neat. I could sit here and talk to you for a long time about all of this stuff, but we're out of time, unfortunately. But thank you for your time today.
You betcha.
And thank you for letting me hold a meteorite. How awesome is that?